Alright, so, I reloaded the world here. And we're gonna go ahead and, do some more mining. So I need iron, because I spent all of my iron on these really fancy lanterns. Uh, that, my friends, is an example of both a great and poor investment. Because it's a great investment because these look amazing. It is a poor investment because it shows I did not manage my in-game items well. So we're gonna have to go ahead and head back down into the mine. And we're gonna go ahead and start assaulting the cave system here. So let's go ahead and head into the depths of the cave system here. And you know what we're gonna do? We are just gonna go ahead and like build a way down. Alright, so we need more iron. Like, we're sort of in a phase where it's like, we need more iron, we gotta run down and get more iron. We need more of something else, we have to go get it. Now, we are just gonna run around and light up as much as possible and sort of fight whatever monsters come after us. Because that's all we can really do. Especially considering the fact that these guys have, like, a reach further than we do. Alright, let's grab the iron and go. Ignore the Endermen for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and And there's plenty of iron and copper to be had over here. And I know I'm, like, running around like a headless chicken. But it is what it is. Alright, come at me, bro. Okay, here we go. Really getting my butt kicked by the zombies. Like, I'm just sitting on... I'm getting all this copper, and I'm really just gonna sit on it for a while. Because I can't really do much with it. And this is a copper vein, so we have, like, these chunks of copper here. Which we do need. And there is a witch down there. We ain't fighting that. That requires a bow, and... there's this thing called picking your battles. When you pick your battles, you gotta pick them wisely. And I am not gonna foolishly charge in and take on a witch. And I thought that was a dungeon down there, and I'm just like, no, that's actually just deep slate. And I'm being double teamed here. Okay. Like, I've made a profit in terms of, like, how much iron I've gathered. And I would have liked to have gotten more, but I didn't bring any extra wood, so that is on me. And I heard that witch, and I am not going anywhere near that. So we'll head back up here. And every time we come down here, I have to go further and further into the mine. Which is very unfortunate for me, because I am not really a fan of going deeper and deeper, but it's kind of out of necessity. Alright, let's get to the snooze zone. We need to sleep. And I know for a fact I need to, like, actually build a house at some point, but that's kind of low on my priority list right now. So let's split this up here. And we can go ahead and deposit all of our junk and whatnot into the chest here. Organization, smorganization. We don't need that right now. So because we are slowly accumulating resources here, I can start actually making iron tools. I know. It's time. So let's go clean up the mess I made over here by having all of these trees planted. We're going to be doing housekeeping today. Of course, I'm going to have to... I'm going to break this stone axe while I'm at it. Because we do need to use this material. I'm not in a position where I can quite get away with, like, wasting things willy-nilly. But we do need wood, and we need lots of it. So what I'm thinking I'll do is the primary base is going to be over there. But we have to kind of, like, work to making it over there. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably create a flat space over there and just grow a bunch of trees on it and just slowly begin to chop it down over time. I am going to have to burn down some of these trees, which I am not looking forward to doing that. But using iron tools feels so nice. Of course, I have plenty of these over here for me to get through, so I can just do this. Go through here, start chopping things down. Anything more than, like, what is within reach, I'll just burn down. Simple as that. Yeah, there's gonna be several trees here that I'm just gonna have to burn down. But we've got a couple stacks of wood from doing this, which is really good. And it's a lot faster using iron tools. So for now on, I gotta use iron tools for everything until I get diamond. But we're gonna go ahead and spend today just working on things we absolutely need to work on, such as clearing out certain spaces and things of that nature. But going through all of these trees has definitely worn out the axe already. Which I was hoping we would be able to make this last longer, but we can't always get what we want. Yeah, we're gonna need another axe. So let's go make another axe while a good chunk of these trees decay. Like, look at all these saplings on the ground. Fantastic, isn't it? Very nice. Alright, there we go. What was I thinking when I put these down? I probably wasn't, though. Alright, let's try and get this here. Alright, I'm gonna have to burn, like, the rest of these here. Which is unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and clear out these side trees so it doesn't, so fire doesn't burn down the remainder of the trees. Alright, we'll go sleep and then we'll burn down these trees. Like, it's day 36 in this Minecraft world, and I'm still living under a bridge. So, there is that. Alright, we break all the grass. Get this off the ground just a bit. Like, this is why I went out of my way to, like, get things off the ground. There is such a thing as being properly paranoid, guys. Alright. So, having burned all of this down, we did some necessary housekeeping. In addition to, doing some more farming. So, okay. So, here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over what my new sort of schedule for working in this world is. So, I will spend 3 iron shovels on working on the island. So basically, how I'm gonna work on the island over here is we're gonna work on like an allotted amount of material per like day, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to do anything relating to flattening this on camera, really. I'll record it because I'll probably make like a compilation. But what I'm gonna do is we'll set like a material allotment. And what that means is I can basically only use like a certain amount of iron or diamonds to get through something a day. And 3 iron is the limit for this currently. And the reason for that is rather simple. I don't want to spend all of my iron on just plowing over this. But what we're going to do is we are going to semi-turn this into a sort of functional base of operations that over time will get revamped. Our current goal is to make this a place where I can just harvest a bunch of trees. And we're going to need a lot of flat space for that. So we're going to work towards getting this down to be a sort of flattened area. And that is the objective today, is to start sort of getting into a position where I can really continue making progress. Because we're all about making progress here. And that is the current goal. Of course, it doesn't help the fact that I've already sort of, like, clobbered my way through a good chunk of this already. And that is 1 shovel down. Like, we will go down to, like, the stone. But we're also going to want this dirt. And there's going to be a reason why we collect all of this dirt. We're going to need all of this dirt to fill in certain aspects of the base. Because right here is going to be cobblestone, and we're going to need dirt to fill in the water. But we dig down to this level specifically today. Because if we work to getting this to, like, one particular level, working down, like, 1 level at a time is gonna be rather easy. Just a couple of issues. we are gonna have to... just kind of accept the fact that this is gonna take a long time to get up and running. So, there is that. But I am confident that, like, 30 minutes a day of working on this will get me the results I want. So that is the plan. 30 minutes a day, 3 iron tools, and I should be good to go in a couple of weeks. Of course, I'm gonna have to start growing, like, all sorts of trees and things over here. So, we're gonna be doing plenty over here, outside of just digging and things of that nature. Of course, with iron tools, this is going a lot faster than I expected. So I may need to, like, up the iron count. Because, it has to be something I can reasonably do within 30 minutes. And we've only spent, like, 6 minutes doing this so far. So with this, we have plenty of space to start growing trees, but we're gonna need even more. Now, this also brings up a problem. I don't have anywhere to store anything right now. So, we're gonna have to do something controversial. We're gonna have to start making dirt chests. Chests just exclusively dedicated to dirt. So we're gonna run all the way back over to our base here. And we're gonna start making what I call the dirt chests. So this is the first dirt chest. And we'll just go ahead and grab all of our dirt and start transitioning the dirt over to this chest in particular. And we'll go ahead and sleep. And we'll get back to work. That's just how this goes. I wake up, I work, and that is what we do. Of course, we're primarily going to focus around the large, cobblestone, perimeter that I've built. because that is easier to work with than, like, say, just digging the entire thing out. Alright. Doing it in by sort of digging 3x3 is pretty efficient as well. And I am gonna have to dig out the areas, like, around the perimeter. But that is something I can worry about later. Ultimately, I am just more concerned with, like, setting myself up to have plenty of space to work over here. Because I need space to just grow a bunch of trees. Because I am going to chop down all those trees over there, but it's going to get to a point where I am digging so many... I'm chopping down so many trees that, like, traveling is just not going to be an optimal solution for getting all of the wood I'm going to need for my project. Like, how many logs have I mined? I've mined over 1,400 logs, and like, it doesn't say, like, how many times you've placed something. Oh, 879. So, like, I've placed, like, more than half of the logs I've mined in this world. So I'm clearly gonna need more. Because my current supplies are not sufficient for what I am doing. Alright, go ahead and break these all down. Alright, there we go. We are making good progress on clearing this out. Like, I thought this would take a lot longer, but turns out, like, what's really gonna take a long time is just getting the rest of this, like, squared away. Because getting dirt is really easy, to be honest. Of course, I am breaking iron tools at a pretty fast rate, which is why I set, like, a limit on how many iron tools I can go through. But I can say I'm happy with this. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way here. Alright, there we go. We are making good progress here. But it's not, like, absolutely amazing progress. But we do need to, like, work on the base here and just get things, like, we need to get the ball rolling, so to speak. And that's kind of what we're doing here today. And I am now out of a shovel. We'll make one more shovel just to, like, even this out, but we're gonna go ahead and start doing some other work on this as well. Because I'm also gonna need plenty of cobblestone as well. But I don't have like enough cobblestone to really justify working with cobblestone today. Yeah, let me go ahead and sleep. And we'll go ahead and get the last of this dirt here. And then we'll go ahead and place some saplings around. Just sort of get the ball rolling on getting things growing. There we go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put down a bunch of birch saplings for the time being. Now we're gonna need a lot of cobblestone for what we're gonna do next. And I still have some stone pickaxes to work through. And this is gonna go up on Friday the, like, what, 17th, I believe? Let me look at the, date here. Yeah, Friday the 17th. So, we're not gonna comment on, like, anything that happens between then and now. But, we will go ahead and harvest all of these goodies here. Because, I haven't harvested these in a while. And I am getting close to running out of bread. And as soon as I get jack-o'-lanterns, we're putting jack-o'-lanterns down. Because I don't like the look of torches like this. It just doesn't work. Like, it's a stopgap solution, and, like, even this, like, cow farm over here is a very temporary thing that I'm eventually gonna dismantle, because I don't like the look of this anymore. Like, it's been a week, and I'm already sick of this design. But I'm not in a position to change it either, so it's gotta stay as it is. Alright, so time to start breeding cows together. Alright, so we'll grab a couple of birch saplings here. We'll plant these down, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do well, something to really kind of help me out here. So we'll put a bunch of birch saplings here down. And we'll go ahead and start putting cobblestone down here as sort of like a way of seeing where our outline is. Because this is going to go all the way down to bedrock. At least that's the plan. Like, I'm doing this in this style to sort of, like, plot out where things are supposed to be. And we're going to go ahead and grab all of the stone up here. So I'm going to replace all the stone up here. And here's the plan. We will have a sort of, like, makeshift tunnel here where I can sort of just go underneath here for the time being and be like, alright, just have, like, a way for me to sort of just reach underneath here. And basically just be like, oh, hey, yeah, this is where we need to be. So I can sort of just dig underneath here and plot out, like, somewhat of a course as to where I will need the, stuff to be. For the time being. Because I can get a ladder set up real quick. And just be like, yeah, we got a ladder set up. And if I have plenty of room to move around, well, that's great too. Because this way I can just get a, bunch of, like, places over here for me to grow trees while I work on the area here. And it sort of works out. Because I have plenty of dirt here that I can just blatantly fill this in with. So that's going to be the plan for the time being. Because we need to like increase my tree production, because trees will go into becoming charcoal, which will go into mining as torches, and torches get me more materials. It's all part of, like, this loop, so to speak, where we mine, farm, and then mine. So I gather all this, stone here, and I can really just keep, expanding the birch supply. And I'll be doing this for like 30 minutes every day for the foreseeable future. That is the plan, at least. So what I will do here is I will go ahead and grab myself some wood here and make myself a set of ladders. Where... Didn't I have, like, a crafting table down here somewhere? Like, it's probably behind the cobblestone wall over there. Like, there we go. That's what we need, really. And I can sort of dig out this area underneath here, because this is all gonna get dug out eventually anyways. But I am gonna need to dig this out as well. So we will run back and get ourselves some more torches as well, because we're gonna need more torches. Well, not really. I already have torches. But it'd be a good idea to get some more. And I am going to take off my jacket because the heating in my house kicked on. And, gosh darn it, stuck in the sleeve. Alright, there we go. Oh, almost ran off without the additional charcoal here. Okay. So we'll spend a bit more time working on this here. But I've already gone over the time working on this. But this is the general plan for what we're gonna do. And it's all gonna be part of this very convoluted solution here to my current problem. And we're gonna go ahead and finish digging out this first part, and this is what I'm gonna be working on, like off stream for the foreseeable future. And of course, it like starts raining like as I work on this. Like, I can never seem to get a break from the rain. But by digging this all out slowly over time, I am building up cobblestone resources. I am stockpiling dirt. Like, I am stockpiling a lot of things doing this. This is all in the name of profit, of course. But we're gonna finish up this first section here, and then be on our way. We're also finding coal in, like, a lot of sections here. So that's something to look forward to. And we broke a pickaxe. Oh, I should be using some of these stone pickaxes I haven't used yet. Also, I should be putting torches down around here to make sure no mobs spawn on, like, the top of me while I'm doing this. I am, of course, gonna have to plow this over as well. All part of the grand design. So, for the YouTube recording, I'm gonna end off here, but I'm gonna keep digging. Because I want to get this done.